Welcome students to our today's lesson. Today we are going to study about quadrilaterals. And we have different terminologies used in quadrilaterals, and we also have different types of quadrilaterals. So let's get to start with the first quadrilateral, which is a square. This one. A square, this is a quadrilateral with all four sides of equal length and the four angles are all equal. So this is how a square looks like. We are talking of a square. In a square, we are saying all the sides of this square are of equal length. So if this one is 35 millimeters, this is also 35 millimeters, this is 35 millimeters, this is also 35 millimeters. So all the four sides of this square are of equal length. We have got also these angles inside. All these angles are equal to 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, and 90 degrees. So this is a square. Let's go to the second quadrilateral, which is a rectangle. A rectangle, it is a quadrilateral with opposite sides of equal length, and all the four angles inside the rectangle are equal to 90 degrees. So this is a rectangle. And in a rectangle, we are saying two opposite lines are of equal length. So this line and this line are of equal length. Also, this and this are of equal length. And the angles between are equal to 90 degrees. So this is a rectangle. So for example, this could be 40 millimeters and this could be 20 millimeters. So that is a rectangle. The third quadrilateral is a parallelogram. And a parallelogram is, this is a quadrilateral with opposite sides of equal length, and therefore they are parallel. This is how a parallelogram looks like. A parallelogram looks like this. So this line and this line are equal. Also this line and this line are equal. So in short, most of the people call it a crescent rectangle. So you can see that it originates from a rectangle. It's only that it is twisted a bit equally. We get this parallelogram. So let's go to the fourth one. The fourth one is a rhombus, and this is a quadrilateral with all four sides equal. This is how a rhombus looks like. So this is a rhombus. And in a rhombus, we are saying all the sides are of equal length. So if this is 35 millimeters, this is 35 millimeters, this is 35 millimeters, this is 35 millimeters. So that is a rhombus. The other one is a trapezium. And this is a quadrilateral with one side, a quadrilateral with one pair of opposite sides parallel. In short, let me demonstrate what a trapezium is. So we are saying it is a quadrilateral whereby two lines are parallel to each other. So for instance, we could be having this line these two lines are parallel to each other, and they could have been joined like this. So this is a trapezium. So this line and this line are not parallel. Only this line and this line are parallel. The other type of a quadrilateral is a trapezoid. We have a trapezoid, and a trapezoid, this is a type of a quadrilateral whereby all the four sides and angles are unequal. So you could find it like this. You find it is just like this. So you can see that this angle is not equal to this angle. This is not also equal to this angle. The angles are of equal and equal sizes. They are not equal. And also the lines, this could be 25 millimeters. This could be something like 30 millimeters. This could be something like 10 millimeters. And this could be 15 millimeters. So you can see even all the four lines are not of equal length, and the angles are not also equal. So the angles are different, they are unequal, and the lines are also unequal. So you can see it takes a very funny shape. So we call that one a trapezoid. So without wasting time, let's get to see how we get to construct each one of them. So let's go to construction of quadrilaterals. The construction of quadrilaterals, and we are going to start with the first one, which is the square. The first one is a square. You'll be given an example. Let's do this example. Let's handle an example like that. You have been told to construct a square ABCD whereby one of its sides is 50 millimeters. So for instance, like we have been doing, you take up your set square like this, and you can see that it is lines along your board. So you begin with by drawing a line. That is your line. Then next, you take up your pair of canvas like this. You have been told one of the sides of a square. You know that a square takes this shape. Or the four angles are equal to 90 degrees. And we have been told one of its sides is 50 millimeters. So what I need to do is to take up my canvas, then transfer the measurements. I will measure 50 millimeters from my ruler. 50 millimeters is equivalent, because one centimeter is equivalent to 10 millimeters. What about 50 millimeters? So after you have cross multiplied, you will get 5 centimeters. So you will measure 5 centimeters from your ruler. Then from here you get to mark at any point. You stand at any point of the line. Draw an arc. Put another mark. Let's call it A, B. Then again, standing at A, you transfer the same measurements. Like this. Like that. So now what do you need to do? Now, because your T-square is able to slide from any corner, like this, it should be able to slide at any corner of your drawing table. So I will draw a line. Mine is not long enough. I should ensure that it touches. Then from there, it also slides from this other direction. So you will place it there so you can see it slides. So you will join the tops whereby the arcs. You will join the tops whereby the arcs have met our lines. So this square is 50. You should name above the line 50 millimeters by 50 millimeters by 50 millimeters by 50 millimeters. So these are A, C, and D. So this is our square. So that is how we get to construct a square. It is that symbol whereby all the sides are equal and these angles are equal to 90 degrees. This is also 90. This is also 90. And that is also 90. So let's go to the second one. Let's go to the second one. The second one is a rectangle. We are going to a rectangle. Example. So, for example, if you have been given a question like that, you have been told to construct a rectangle when you have been given a diagonal of 70 millimeters and one of its sides as 30 millimeters. So, for this case, your rectangle looks like this. If this is your rectangle, you are being told the diagonal, this one, the diagonal is 70 millimeters and one of its sides is 30 millimeters. So for this case, you have not been given the length, you have only been given the diagonal and the width of the rectangle. So for this case now, you will begin with the diagonal. So you will divide 70. When you divide 70 by 2, you will get 30 35 millimeters. So now what you need to do is you measure 3.5. 35 millimeters is equivalent to 3.5 centimeters. So you will measure 3.5 centimeters from your ruler, and assuming that this is my 3.5 centimeters, I will stand here. I will stand here. Then I will draw a circle like that. Then again, with my T-square, you can see that it should be able to slide, and this is the center of my circle. Let me call it center O. That is the center of my circle. Now I will hold my T-square like this. Then let me extend my line using a ruler. So now that is now the diameter of my the diagonal of my rectangle. So this diagonal, it is 70 millimeters. So the diameter of our circle is the diagonal of our rectangle. So I will take up my canvas again like this. So I've been told one of the sides of the rectangle is 30 millimeters. Also, you obviously know that the other side is also 30 millimeters. This one. So we do not know the length. So I will stand at any corner whereby my horizontal line, which is the diagonal line, as met with my square. So I will measure 30 millimeters from my ruler, which is equivalent to 3 centimeters. Then with my 3 centimeters, I will stand here. I will put a mark. Again, I will stand at the other corner. Then on the opposite side, I will put a mark. So you can see I've stood here, then made a mark, also stood here, and made the other mark. So now, I should take my ruler like this. Then join. That also. Join the other side like that. Then also, let me take this because it is my longest ruler for now. So I will now join this point and this point. Then again, I will also join this point to this point. So now you can see now I have my diagonal as 70 millimeters and my length and my width as 30 millimeters. So this is 30 millimeters. This is also 30 millimeters. So that is how I get to construct my rectangle. For this case, it is a little bit tricky because you have been given the diagonal. So you will start with a square whereby you will divide the diagonal by 2 to get the radius. Then you will draw a circle. Then from there, wherever that line that you have drawn touches the circle, you will stand there, put a mark, after transferring the measurements that you've been given of one of the sides of this particular rectangle. So that is the procedure of drawing a rectangle. Get to follow it and draw on your side. Let's go to the other quadrilateral. The other quadrilateral, and this is the third quadrilateral. This is number 3. It is a parallelogram. A parallelogram. Example.